I see you. You better be crying, boy.
Kyle Larson, you see the emotions hitting him now.
You're champion.
Kyle Larson has won over 300 times since he started racing, but this is just the third time he's ever been a champion.
Flag's kind of heavy.
There went the tires, there went the flag. He was going to burn it down all the way along the grandstands, and then maybe he was going to see how far he could make it, if he could make it a lap.
If he could have done a burnout, if the tires would have took it for a lap, he would have done it. That was a championship effort right there. A+. What a battle. What an absolute battle. When we talk about how much of a team sport this is, we celebrate and spotlight the drivers, but I don't think I've ever seen a championship won by the entire group. That pit stop, as Kyle mentioned, made the difference.
And as you mentioned, Steve, winning the pole. He won the pole. That's the first choice of pit selection. They took the #1 stall. It was an advantage. The pit crew shined. They got him out first. He took advantage of it. He stayed up front. And now he's the 2021 NASCAR Cup Series champion.
Oh yeah, nice job.
Drive your ass off.
Great job. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you.
You heard Cliff Daniels say, "You are a champion." And Kyle right away said, "No, we are champions." Right.
Here he is, climbing out of the car, celebrating with his team. Kyle Larson, congratulations. You are a Cup Series champion.
Let me get a drink here real quick. I cannot believe it. I didn't even think I'd be racing a Cup car a year and a half ago. And to win a championship is crazy. I gotta say, first off, thank you so much to Rick Hendrick, HendrickCars.com, Jeff Gordon, NASCAR, every single one of my supporters in the stands, watching at home. my family. I got so many of my friends and family here. My parents, my sister, my wife and kids. Owen had been giving me crap, a month and a half ago about how I can't win a cup race when he's there. So that added a lot of pressure, but there were so many points of this race where I did not think that we were going to win. And without my pit crew on that last stop, we would not be standing right here. So they're the true winners of this race. They're true champions. I'm just blessed to be a part of this group. Every single man and woman at Hendrick Motorsports, this win is for all of us and every one of you. So this is unbelievable. I'm speechless.
When you crossed the finish line with those tears in your eyes, did you think about that day your dad brought that go-kart home without telling your mom, and that moment led to this?
I had a lot of thoughts there those last, really since before intros, right before intros, like it all hit me, and I had tears running down my face just doing the ride around. The crowd was cheering loud, and it was just a different atmosphere than I've ever been a part of. So this event was crazy. This format's wild. I'm glad we were able to get it done. And yes, a big shout out to my parents for getting me involved in racing. My dad for everything he did, building my go-kart when I was young to get me playing around. My mom for videotaping every lap I ever raced and give me something I can look at and study and get better. Gosh, so cool. I cannot believe it.
Congratulations, you are a NASCAR Cup Series champion.
Thank you. Thanks again, all you race fans. I love you. Thanks.
There he is, Kyle Larson, the champ.
First thing he said, wasn't sure if he'd ever be racing in a Cup car again. A year and a half ago, here comes his kids, Owen and wife Caitlin there, daughter Audrey. Wasn't sure if he'd ever be racing again after being suspended from NASCAR after 2020. Been reinstated. A second chance for him, Rick Hendrick. And he has made the most of that second chance, both on and off the track. And now he is
starting to go and pass that 5.
I don't know. I mean, clean air seemed to be, a good bit of an advantage there. Whoever got out front was good for 20, 30, 40 laps. And then, the long-run cars will start coming around. So, I don't know. I mean, ultimately, we needed to beat them off pit road, and it's unfortunate, but we win and lose as a team, and really proud of our efforts this year. And just thanks, big thanks to everybody that makes it possible. Bass Pro Shops, Auto Owners, Reese's Fine Foods, Toyota TRD, Sherwin-Williams, Oakley, Textron, Noble Aerospace. I mean, all our partners. It's 3 times we've been second, and that sucks. Second hurts. I'm not going to lie. It's especially with the car we had and the job the guys did. But that's racing, as they say. And, sometimes you're just not on the right end of things. We were on the right end of things to get the lead there, and we weren't able to hold on to it. So if we could have had the lead, I think it would have been over. But, that's kind of how the 5 did it, too. So they had a hell of a season, and congrats to them. And, gosh, second sucks. I hate it.
I saw you take a moment there in the car and just sort of collect your thoughts. What was going through your mind there when you pulled up here into a stop?
Just how close we were again, 18, 19, 21. I mean, it's 3 years. We were right there and had a car capable of winning, and just, for whatever reason, it didn't go the way we needed it to. And then at the end there, just not quite enough speed to get to the 5 and then around him. Thought if he stayed on the bottom a little bit longer, I had a shot, but he moved up, and then I couldn't do anything on the bottom. So it is what it is. They did a great job. They had a great season. Like I said, congrats to them, and come back and try next year.
They were so close for Martin Truex, this 19 team, Dave.
Parker Denny's crew chief, Chris Gabehart, may have said it best on the cool-down laps. A piece of debris changed everything. How close were you to getting this done?
Yeah, certainly. I really liked where we were at with about 25 to go. And, we were just exceptional in the long run, which wasn't too surprising. But, started running the 19 back down there and got within a couple car lengths. And obviously that debris caution changed a lot. But, special congrats to Larson and his team. Those guys, anytime you can win 10 races in a year, you're absolutely a deserving champion. They did a great job on the last pit stop and got them out there. And, it was a set sail after that. So proud of my team. Really the great effort adjusting on the car all day, getting it so much better. And thank our partners in Toyota, FedEx, Coca-Cola, Jordan Brand. Just a really good year. A really, really good year. And things just didn't pan out, right? I mean, just we needed that thing to go green those last 25 laps, and didn't.
They made the car better. The crew recovered. Then he comes home third today, Kelly.
Rick Hendrick and Jeff Gordon were both quick to come find Chase Elliott and congratulate him, presumably on what was a terrific season. You led 94 laps today, Chase, and once you lost the lead when that caution came out, couldn't get it back. What more did you need there to really do battle at the end?
Yeah, maybe just the right set of circumstances. I felt like our Napa Chevy was really good, and I thought our team did a really good job preparing this week. I was really proud of our group. I mean, I thought we brought a really good car, and it did a lot of things that we were wanting it to do today. Just didn't work out, and the sequence of the way all that went certainly was unfortunate for us. But look, proud of our team, a lot to build on, and also congrats to Kyle and Cliff. I mean, what an amazing season. Very, very deserving champions, and glad to see Kyle have success. I mean, when you're a good driver and a good person, and you surround yourself with good people, success is warranted. So it's good to see that. But we'll be back stronger next year and try to give him a run.
Thank you. The 9 team comes up a little bit short today, but a big day, Rick, for Hendrick Motorsports.
You could see the dejection, obviously, in Martin Truex Jr. At 41 years old, he said, you know what, this might be my last shot at a championship. But then at the end of the interview, the response was, we'll be back next year.
Well, it's a season's worth of work, which kind of translates into a multiplier for the dejection, right? It's not, it's bad enough, Junior, or it stings enough when you come close to winning a race, but normally you think, I come back next week. But this interview is, I got to come back next year. 12 months from now, if you're fortunate enough to make this championship for, so many things have to go your way, not just your performance. And I thought it was 3 very classy interviews, and they all tipped their hat to the guy who won 10 races. I mean, 10 races in a championship. There's little Owen, Kyle Sunk on the checkered flag. It was an impressive performance start to finish of the entire season for this 5-car.
When I look at the drivers going through the system that we have today, the highs are higher and the lows are lower. When you lose on a race like today, it's much more difficult to take after all the effort you put in versus how we might have done things a couple decades ago. It's difficult to, in this moment, think, man, I've got to regroup and come back and try this again, with the potential of being, again, disappointed. But all season, they'll regain that hope. They're going to have a new car to build and learn from. These guys will too. It's going to be an awesome battle next year. I hate to have to wait to the Clash at the Coliseum. I'm ready to go now. This season's been special. This has been a fun year. These guys have given us a lot. We've seen an incredible drive by this young man right here, Kyle Larson, and I can't wait.